hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. We're back with 114th place. It's Mechanical Factory by Mega Banana. Average score of 47. Everyone just kind of average on this one. A-Spark and Shinryu are in the same wavelength with this. 3 tricky tokens, 1 energy element. Let's go. Why do I have the mini-mapper on? That should not be on right now. Alright, so we've introduced some basic enemies. We're introducing this. Tellies are kind of popping out of nowhere. I don't know which way is going to have the tricky token. Let's try to the right. I'm going to die as soon as Why was there breakage down there? Functionality penalty. I'm so confused. Can I just... Okay, I can. I was terrified of those tellies popping out. Now I have this water shield, I may as well use it. Easy E. It's gonna be an easy E one way or another. We have our mini-boss. And hey, this is not just a run-and-gun stage, we actually have a gimmick to deal with. A couple of them here. This one is turned into a waiting gimmick. Well, whoops. I knew as I was coming down, I was not going to end well. At least we checkpointed right after the mini-boss. So, good checkpointing. This looks like something. It's the tricky token! Well, I think I was on that platform. Whatever, we got it. That's what matters. I knew that was gonna happen. I was in the air shooting him when in the falling, in the timing. I need to time the jump and the shot at the same time. Alright, let's keep going. And then the ladder would take us up there. Okay. I don't need to do the rest of that challenge. So we already got the tricky token. Now we're stacking these up again. We're having issues. I'm gonna get... I thought that was gonna instant death me. And this is our path to the third tricky token. You know, I can just bypass whatever this is by doing this. Ow. Ow! Stupid tellies! Get out of here. Hey, it's not just my green screen effect that makes the health bar flicker. I demand functionality points back on my stage for that. Then again, I think I got most of the functionality points in. I should have full health. That was a double big life. Oh, I don't care for this. What does this want to be weak to? That'll do. I don't care to wait for this. I missed. How did I miss? I will cheese this. I caused music looping. It's like one of the first times we've done that. Is there anything here? No? Okay. Okay, I don't feel like waiting for these. Oh, hi there. Yeah, that's kind of a lot. Hey, I have health on my rush. I didn't know that could happen either. Well, let's see who the boss is. Predictably, it's Metal Man. I'm gonna run into him. I don't think that was fair. I don't remember what he's weak to either. Magnetic shockwave makes sense. Decent enough stage, but nothing super spectacular. Whose comments do we want to read? I guess we'll go with mix, we usually do. Guys, it's a bit of a treat to see someone making use of the expanded crash lifts. They make a solid core gimmick with a number of scenarios built, using their new drop mechanics alongside the ability to go in 4 directions. I found the snail mid-boss with the lifts to be particularly memorable, if only because the fight is either annoying or hilariously easy, depending on where you stand. And the final room before the boss proved an excellent culmination of everything that came before. I don't know, having only one crash lift that you have to kind of wait for, and I didn't know how big that section was going to be. The other gimmicks aren't as interesting, but their scenarios are still decently designed for the most part. That said, the lack of proper indicators for the tele-spawns and junk blocks hurts the flow of the level, as you have to see and memorize where they'll appear instead of having a clear visual. The junk has a way of just piling up and short-circuiting the stage around it, necessitating some cleanup. And that only happened in a couple spots. Unfortunately, the level's true biggest issue is that while it isn't terribly memorable, while it's nice to have crash lifts doing more things, this otherwise feels like a Metal Man remix with an improperly looped Fuse Man theme. The amount of Mega Man 2 presence is a big part of that, and while it does step away from Mega Man 2 assets occasionally, it doesn't usually do so in any notable way. To make matters worse, the gimmick selection is overall generic. Blocks and conveyors are a pretty familiar combination, and the crash lifts are ultimately just platforms. That the enemies are all from Mega Man 2 except the snail doesn't help. It ends up with an old-fashioned Metal Man. As a result, while the design is for the most part decent, level fails to stand out, and you need both good and interesting design to truly succeed. I had interesting design, it was just too difficult to be considered good. Alright. I guess uninteresting levels that are not horrible to play tend to rank higher than what I did. Alright, makes sense. I feel like this probably could have used a better name. Yeah, the name was also like generic boring factory. I mean, it fits the genericness of the level. Yeah, that's why I decided not to wait a couple of times. And that issue can be solved really simply. Just add more crash platforms to the train. Like have 4 instead of 1. Iron assembly line. Patchy, that's not much better. We need a name that stands out, and no, do not look to me for that. Honestly, the snail mini-boss from Toadman, I think it feels obnoxious in this engine, because I don't think it performs the same as its Mega Man 4 counterpart. Mega Man 4, I felt its eyes were open way longer when its eyes were open, and you had more opportunities to get shots in. Whereas this one, it feels like, especially when it launches its eyes... No, launches the bomb. When it launches the bomb, it closes its eyes almost immediately, and it's really hard to time when you're going to get that attack in on it. Yeah, but sometimes sneaking into the token rooms with the through the exit shafts doesn't really do much. And if you put in the effort to do that, then bravo to you. I'm more concerned about picking up the token and then not having to fully engage with the room before dying. And like the second token, we got the token like right away and we didn't have to clear 75% of that challenge because I just died. I wouldn't call it a bad Mega Maker level. Again, I just don't feel like it was spectacular. We're in average land. Ace, I feel you're overreacting just a little bit on this out of nowhere death. Again, you're taking issue with the death in this level, but not my level. At least not as much. Okay. I don't know why I'm suddenly comparing this level to mine. I guess it's just kind of the theme of the day. Alright, I promised we'd talk to you. Dompan. Forget fireworks, my true passion is being a research assistant, carrying notes around in my funnel. Who needs email when you can have your communications handed to you by a cute robot like me? That's my career now. I need you to come work for me in my office. Forge Woman, I hope that little baby down there knows his rights. He keeps screaming how this is his dream job. but I can't help feeling like he's being exploited. Seriously, do none of these old toffs know how to use email? Can't they afford a phone or two? Well, I wouldn't know how much the scientist job pays, much less whatever kind of science they do here. Okay, next we have this, and then we have 2 ways to go. Ah, there's just 1 way to go. What are you doing, Jewel Man? Jewel shooting minigame here. Try to keep it in the air as long as you can. Not this game. That's okay. We did it. We interacted with it. Well, you see the preview of the next stage is going to have 5 tricky tokens. We'll get into that next time. But for now, I'll take my leave. What is going on with the tiles under here? That looks like it's mistiled. Come on, guys.